Hello, my friends from the vinyl community. I'd like to take this time to pay tribute to Mr. Florian Schneider, co-founder of Kraftwerk, which we just lost on May 6th. I mean, Kraftwerk, the innovators of the electronic sound, the music that all dance music is derived from. As you can see behind me, I bought a lot of 12-inch singles, and without Kraftwerk, all this music wouldn't be possible. So I like to show you some of my LPs, my 12-inch singles of Kraftwerk, and kind of what influenced some of these people of their sound to Kraftwerk. So I thought it was a very fitting video to do this. So let's start it off. I don't have any of the early stuff. They started in 1970, but I am going to start with 1974 with Autobahn. This one is it's actually Australian pressing. There you see, and there's Florian right here, and the guys. It's more synth pop, kind of experimental. But Autobahn is 22 minutes long. I have a tape of it too, of Autobahn that I have. Is getting more of a collectible. So here you go with the first piece is Autobahn. And I'd like to share with you an album. Let me find it. It kind of reminds me of Autobahn. Here's the Jones and Crew, and their LP is called Lost in Space. And they have a song on here called Ground Control. And when I heard Ground Control, I always remind me of Autobahn with that sound. So, very good stuff. Let's go with the second one. We're going to go to the next year. They put out an LP called Radioactivity, 1975. And this one has, besides Radioactivity on it, this is more experimental. It has a song called Uranium, and I can't remember the name of the song that was released later that was heavily influenced by the song Uranium on Kraftwerk. And Radioactivity, I mean, it's a classic of all time. So, really good stuff right there. And I'm going to share with you another group that was influenced by Kraftwerk, which would be Dynamics 2, the album. And this came out in 90. Next up, we have 1977 with the iconic Trans-Europe Express. There we go with Trans-Europe Express. We have, what's the other one called? Hall of Mirrors. Now, Hall of Mirrors, another, let me see if I can find it. Heavy influence. This is Clear by Cybertron, and this came out in 83, and it was heavy influence by this LP right here with Hall of Mirrors. So that's where they got their influence from. I want to show you the inside of the record. Really special. Got a little picture of the guys right there. Looks like they're having a picnic. And there's all the titles of the LP right there. And there's Hall of Mirrors. And there's Trans-Europe Express. And I'm going to show you, and everybody should know. Let's see, right here. Heavy influence was African Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force coming out with Planet Rock. And it has the background of Trans-Europe Express on there. So there you go, very iconic from 1982, Planet Rock. In the next year, 1978, Kraftwerk gave us the Man Machine. Full of hits on this one, my friends. We got the Robots, we got Neon Lights, we got the Model, and also we have Man Machine. Love the artwork on this cover. Always did. I'm going to show you what the inside looks like. There you go. There's the guys right there. And that's what the back of the cover looks like. Very iconic. The Man Machine, Kraftwerk, 1978. Another influential artist that loved Kraftwerk, Man Parrish. And a couple more I'm going to show you. And Egyptian Lover on the Nile came out in '84. And he said, without Kraftwerk, there wouldn't be me. Okay, let's move on to 1981. And this is my all-time favorite, Computer World. You got Computer World. It's more fun to compute. You have numbers on here and a bunch of others. Pocket Calculator. Pocket Calculator, I like to get that one on 45. It's getting more rare and collectible these days. But this one was very iconic. Way ahead of their time. Good synth pop electro right here, my friends. Computer World. And one of the influential songs, I think it's called It's More Fun to Compute. Back in, I think, '87, '88, Afro-Rican came out with Give It All You Got. And that was heavy influence from that album right there. Another group was influential by Kraftwerk was Bose. And they came out with Rock the World. It had bass overdrive, Rock the World, Don't Knock It Till You Try It. Just like, you know, without Kraftwerk, it wouldn't be this artist here. Next up, a year later, they put out a single of Computer World. And it actually came out in 1982. And there it is right there. That's actually a German pressing. And this record right here has been going up in value over the years. So if you see this one, and I went to my local record store and this one was sitting there in the bin and I passed it up. I didn't know. I said, oh, just another Kraftwerk, kind of like Computer World. Well, I looked it up after I left. I'm like, man, I felt stupid because I didn't pick it up because it's a very valuable record, get more rare. So the next time I went over there, it was $13.98. I said, man, you just can't beat that price. So I picked it up. I'm so glad. It was like near mint condition. And they put a piece of cardboard in here. The DJ was a collectible. And he wanted to keep the sleeve in good shape. So there you go with 1982 Computer World. More influential artists. Professor X. Of course, the X-Men. You could tell by the cover. They love Kraftwerk so much. And here's another one. This is from '78. This is Giorgio Moroder. This is the theme from the Midnight Express. And that's a heavy influence too. So he reached out and, made some speeches about Kraftwerk. So let's go on with a promo, a reissue promo that came out in '97. I wish I had the pictured cover. It's a white jacket with, looks like a robot on the front, and it says numbers. Well, here it is. This is the promo version of Numbers, reissued in 1997. So there you go. And this has become a good collectible these days. Okay, let's go with 1983. And this particular song was not released on a LP. It was released as a single. And we're talking about Tour de France. 1983. Great song with the heavy breathing in the background. The music, the lyrics. I mean, just so good. And actually, this record right here is from France. So it's actually a French pressing. I think this is maybe the only French pressing that I have. So I'm very, very happy. Very lucky it's Kraftwerk. So there you go with Tour de France. Okay, in 1986, and it looks like they waited a little while, 3 more years. And of course, they came out with the Electric Cafe. Great, great. It made more mainstream, kind of the teen clubs. That's the first time I heard it when I went to the teen club. I heard Boing Boom Chuck, Music Nonstop, Telephone Call, Electric Cafe, Techno Pop, all that. This is one of the covers that I love a lot. I'm going to show you what the inside looks like. It's a gatefold. And there you go, all the guys right there. They're so creative, so innovative. Kraftwerk, the best. What can I say? And then the inside of it kind of looks like the X-Men. The X-Men kind of took the idea from Kraftwerk and made their album cover look like Kraftwerk. So cool. And going to the record store, and I found this in the Kraftwerk section. Sometimes the store owners, they don't put the actual record, like if you got electro section, dance, or alternative, or synth pop. This is actually in the rock section. I was like, there's Kraftwerk. So I pulled it up, and there it was. A sealed copy of the telephone call. Really good price I got it for. And this is another one that I heard a whole lot and I grew up with and I loved a whole lot. The telephone call. The number you have reached has been disconnected. Like those sound effects in the back. And the last one I'd like to share with you is Music Nonstop. Boing Boom Chuck, Music Nonstop, Kraftwerk, 1986. So good. And I do have some more stuff. I have, I just wanted to show you all my vinyl, besides my tapes and my CDs. So again, this is a tribute to Florian Schneider of Kraftwerk. A great loss. The music is without this Kraftwerk, I wouldn't have all this music right here, all these artists, heavy influenced by Kraftwerk. So I hope to see more videos of Kraftwerk. I just influence you guys from the vinyl community, show your Kraftwerk and have a discussion because it's well worth it. They are the pioneers of electronic dance music. So thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time.